That's where he's getting into that. There are ordinances of divine service, meaning that whatever they are doing that is captured within the worldly context is actually an attempt to tap something that is held up in the heavens. You will think that the problem is this: the activities as is seen in the natural has nothing to do with the one that is in the heaven. I said, even if you have a dream and see the activities in the natural in your dream, you still have not entered into reality. You get the point? So it is not the pictures or the activities or the paintings or the tokens, the candles and all those things that matter. It is what it represents in the context of reality. And in the context of reality, a candle is not a candle, even in heaven. In the context of reality, a lamp can, even if you go to heaven and see a lamp burning, are you with me? I'm trying to say that when Moses saw a lamp and mirrored it, he was correct. Meanwhile, what God is trying to communicate is beyond the picture of a lamp. Because a lamp can be a lamp. Moses captured a mercy seat, captured the wings of the cherub. Are you following me? Captured the lever. He captured the altar of incense. That's what I'm about to read out. The tablets of testimony, Aaron's rod that budded, the shewbread, these are the things contained inside that place. Listen, the things that Moses told them to represent is what he saw in the heavens. Nevertheless, if that thing he saw is not what it is in reality, because those things he saw, acts of the Christ, revealed in tokens and ordinances. So even if you copy the ordinance as a literal activity, it lacks the ability to take the mind essence. And because what God is trying to show is beyond the picture that you saw. So even in the visions of heaven, a man needs revelatory powers into the reading of those things that he saw in the context of reality. So what Moses saw was correct, but because the men that he revealed it to lacks capacity to enter into what it means in Christ, it is impossible for activities around it to produce in divine things, because they are just interacting with it. They don't know what it means. The scales are with exact weight. They don't know this. Doing this, my hands are sucking from them. Because I put my hand into the let me continue to check. The things I'm telling you, I pray for gratitude. That's why we've at any point not picks up shows you measures like what measures like what measures like in the eternal place. You come back and there's a way of that's in the people have missing. I will say you your own measure. Everyone will ask, this God you built the little measure we gave you. And now going back, let's bring the real measure for you. Then now bring your family measure. We will find out that what it takes to come the time in your family is consistent hours night with you for 6 months. So see, nobody is against you. Sometimes we think we are trying to we are interpreting spiritual. If not, are you with me? You will just be blaming God for things that have static revelations in this. Jesus himself had to need revelation. Who are you now? Do you want to be a man of understanding or a man of emotions? Which one do you want to ask for? Spiritual things. Pray for what you need. He said, what if you leave this place and you do not add 30 minutes to your prayer life? You are joking. I'm telling you, some of you need to decide that yes, we pray 2 hours in the night, but I'm adding 1 hour for the next 1 minute. His season is such that if you don't meet the measure, it will pass. Yes, we are in a kind of but it picks people according to measure, not faith. God is looking at your faith. It's looking at your measure. Listen, I'm saying this because sometimes I look at school and I see myself. I go inside and wait, what I do is I'm not even on the week. First attempt, you will not even do anything to that mission. How can you stay with me if you are struggling and you think you can be set conditions and you survive? How can you be struggling with masturbation, struggling with some things, and you are not left alone? Live inside one room, only you. In Pamela, Cameroon. In Panawa, Cameroon, only you in one room. You and brothers are in trouble. You are still hiding to collect soup, body soup, and use it to eat. It's happening now. All of us, we will come to pray in the afternoon. A brother will escape quickly. In the time of prayer, while others are raising incense, he will escape back to some boil water. Spoke in tongues over the water. Have Gary found me. Warm body soup, a whole body soup that the matter right invested is sweat. A whole body soup that Mora is invested. God will invest. Men are coming. Elijah mandate come. All men are coming back to body soup. Warm Gary and it's the soup. Do you know that there is light in the outer court? Am I correct? Is that the only place there is light? The light of the outer court is the light of the elements of nature. Then also, guess what? If we enter the holy place, there is also what? Now, are you with me? If I come and give you a teaching of light, you know I've not done justice. So if we teach on light, it is not enough. We need to ask ourselves, this light burning now, this light is shining from which layer is it shining? Because we cannot be expecting the result of the holy place when we are burning under the light of the outer place. Are you seeing the problem? So you can come in the body and see that there is light, but the majority of the light is taken from the outer court, and we are expecting to produce the kind of people that can be a product of the light of the holy place. At least if we do it for 10 years, it will not produce anything. Not because there is no effort, but because the kind of light where the light is produced is from the outer court. And the passage of time, are you with me? The passage of time does not affect anything because the source, the environment where the light came from is the outer court. You see what I'm saying? So it is not enough for us to say there is light there. We need to ask ourselves from where is the light? Because if it came from the outer court, it can only produce outer court results. But you notice that if you come to the holy place, are you with me? You see after light, the candlesticks burn. So we need to ask us, when I encounter this, where am I? Am I outside or inside? If I am inside, what kind of impact should I expect? So if I say I have light and I'm not seeing this, it means that it is possible that my light come from where it should come. Go! I have one. Then we translate and it is the Shekinah himself that is the light. Like God creates that environment by himself. It means that the light then is not a thing, it is God himself. That don't you can see that light. So it's God the light of God himself. It's a meeting globe and what of himself. Are you getting what I'm saying? That where is it? Where are we? So God, where are we praying? Even to the point, whenever you go to I assume that we will pray the result is the challenge now is praying from the outer, praying from the outer court, praying from the outer at least by the outer court prayers you have it can bring for that result, not in the body. In 1,000 years back, you see, make that happen, make that kind of prayer, great task, the outer great task. Even before the place arrive before this, you get it. What you'll be shocked that as somebody is eating, they all go Apostolic is enjoying it. What is happening from Lagos now? And eating strong levels of Apostolic or they counter it. That will then that's promised my life. If there is a way, I'm the one. There are other people have. If there is a way we can remove food from this, like you see what we are